Welcome back to Kirk's window schedule, part 2. I'm just trying to muddle my way through this, trying to figure this stuff out. And what I have is I'm talking about window schedules right now. And this is a default window. For the default window, I have sash exterior window 1. For the sash, this is the material, window 1. For the interior, I have window interior trim 1. That's what I like to use. I'm trying to be able to quickly change materials from plan to plan as I work. And so I don't use color bone. I think that's silly. Color bone, what's that apply to? Baseboard and window trim, and I'm trying to make it so I can control it very easily. So if I put a window in there, and I put a bunch of default windows in here, and you can see that the description is always a left sliding or whatever it is. If I change this to a U single hung, it's going to change to single hung. I get that. Okay. Now here's the question, and this is the issue that I was having with the description. I was getting some additional information after description. And maybe it was my bad. Maybe I should have been using type. I'm learning this. So here's a window right here, and I want to change the materials on the exterior, the sash on the exterior, to window 2. Window, it's my material. It's a different color. Instead of white, it's green. Does anything change? No. Do you? I think that's W. Yeah, that's a single hung. Nothing has changed. Okay. Now suppose I open this up and I change the material on the sash interior from Windows interior trim. I probably misnamed it. It should be window sash, window interior sash. Window interior sash is what I should be using. But suppose I change that to window interior trim 2. It should be sash. I get that, okay? And it's going to be green, whatever. Now watch what happens. Look at this. The description just changed to Windows interior trim 2. That's the whole point of this thing. I think that's very unclear on what that is. Unless you know description. Windows interior trim 2. That in a nutshell is what's going on here. And so I think somewhere down the line, when I'm talking about my window schedule, I should always have type done, but description is not important. In fact, this is an ever. I'm always learning stuff on this. Elliptical arch, 12. That is something. There you go, right there. So I'm trying to figure out what stuff I should have in my window schedule. That's all I'm getting at. Hang on, I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, there it is. So that window has an elliptical arch. So for me, I like the label. I like the quantity because I always have a unique number for every window, supposedly. But here I obviously do not have unique labels for some of these windows, and I'll have to change that. The floor tells me what floor it's on. I love that. Egress, whether it's egress or not, love that. Temperate, I love that. Type, I love that. Arch, this is neat. This is what I'm going to start using, arch. For whatever reason, I haven't been using that. Description, that's the problem I might be having with this description. The type and description, why does it both say left sliding? And the only time, look, I want my window schedules to be automatic. I don't want to futz around with this crap. I don't want to go in there and edit it. I want to edit it as little as possible. I'm just telling you. I might want to add some comments in here in the back. I get that, but for the most part, I want this to be automatic. So why the type is all left sliding and the description is all left sliding? You've got to work with it. But the mistake I've been making probably is I've been using description instead of type. Because once I use the description, fixed glass. What's an AT? What's an AT? I don't even know where an AT is. XX1, WXX1. How about this one right here? U. change this to a fixed glass arch. How about a octagonal arch? Okay, fine. Let's see what happens on that window right there. It is, octagonal arch. I love. So AT is something special. AT, arch top. Oh, that AT is arch top. Okay. So some plan checkers will say, what the fuck does AT mean? So I'm gonna say AT means arch top. That's what I'm gonna put a general thing right down here. It says AT means arch top. Fixed glass arch top. Fixed glass arch top windows. And this is where it gets screwed up, is this Windows interior trim 2. That only plays into when I change the interior material. You got it? I mean, this is kind of cool, this arch. I haven't been using this lately, or ever. I'm going to start using it now. Octagonal arch, elliptical arch. I love it. Tempered. Anyway, hey, this is a short one. Good. Thank you. This is very clear to me now, and it's clear to me. Thank you.